Hello everybody, this is Jarrett with Pit Lane Start's preview of the 2021 Portuguese Grand Prix. In Friday practice, the Merc drivers split the honors, with Valtteri Bottas being the fastest in FP1 with a time of 1:19.648, and Lewis Hamilton was the fastest in FP2 with a time of 1:19.837. There were two major announcements from Formula One this week, the first one being that the Canadian Grand Prix has been cancelled and replaced with the Turkish Grand Prix at Istanbul Park for the June 11th to 13th weekend. The Canadian Grand Prix was long reported to be in jeopardy up until this week. There will be an inability for drivers, team members, and officials to quarantine for the mandatory 2 weeks set out by the Canadian government, due to the fact that they will be racing in Azerbaijan and Baku the week before. The other major announcement this week was that at 3 weekends this year, there will be a new weekend format. Instead of the 3 practice sessions, there will be 2, and there will be the introduction of sprint qualifying, a 100-kilometer race that will set the grid for the regular Grand Prix on Sunday. So basically, this is how it will work. On Friday, you'll have a practice session, a regular practice session, followed by qualifying as we know it now. So what the qualifying on Saturday will be moved to Friday, and that will set the grid for a 100-kilometer sprint race being called sprint qualifying, and that will set the grid for the main Grand Prix, or the regular 300-kilometer Grand Prix that takes place on Sunday. Points will be awarded for the winner of the race: 3 points for the winner, 2 points for the second, and 1 point for third. This is something that the Ross Brawn said they will be trying, and even if it is a massive success, it will not be at every race in 2021. In fact, they will each pick the tracks where they think it will work best. This weekend's race is hosted by the Autodromo Internacional de Algarve. It opened in October of 2008 and hosted mainly touring car and endurance races, along with some lower-level open-wheel racing. In 2010, it hosted some Formula One preseason training along with Bahrain that year. It hosted its first Formula One race in October 2020, where Lewis Hamilton won. Its most notable feature is its many elevation changes, providing a major challenge to the drivers. My predictions for this weekend is that Max Verstappen will be on pole, but Lewis Hamilton will win the race. I think it's a matter of Verstappen being better over one lap and Lewis Hamilton being the better over an entire race. Anyways, we will talk after the race on Sunday, and we'll see you then. Thank you for listening.